Okay, Brad, we roll on tonight with a stop in Brundage. And for the Pike County Bulldogs, a new era begins on the sidelines. First-year coach Eddie Stevenson leads the Bulldogs onto the field for the first time. Now, the game's against Carroll up in Pike County. We sent Patrick Claiborne to check it out in a segment we're calling PC up in PC. What's up, Patrick?
Oh, Chris, I see what you did there with the initials. You're pretty clever. We had a thriller in the Antique City tonight. One team battling injuries and turnovers in what would turn out to be a classic. Mr. Trewick, football footage, please. The first home game for Coach Stevenson didn't start out how he'd like. Bulldogs playmaker Chris Griffin, on his first carry of the game, was taken out of the game with an ankle injury. Defensive struggle from there until the Eagles' Christopher McLeod, there can be only one, takes this ball deep into the red zone. 12 yards to the goal line. Big Joshua Richards would pound it in from there. Eagles would miss the point after, and that would come back to haunt them. Touchdowns were no longer an endangered species. Bulldogs bite back, though. Denzel Patterson is super sneaky, avoids the camera, and then shakes a few defenders for the 37-yard run to get the Dogs deep into Eagle territory. And then Bulldog quarterback Josh Parker, he's going to take us on a journey through the greatest play-action play of all time. Sure, it looks like a run, but Josh changes his mind, reaches back, finds a wide-open Jarrell Bailey for the touch. Bulldogs would miss the PAT, and we're tied at 6 at the half. Go to the third quarter, Marcavius Knox takes the dive, and watch this cutback. Big run, another big gainer on the ground for the Bulldogs, this time 42 yards, and the Dogs are again rolling. But alas, that football is not round, guys. It bounces whatever way it wants to. Joe Rodriguez can't hold on to it, fumbles. It's recovered by Ardalance Mathis. Eagles dodge a bullet. And Ronnie Peterman says, enough of this ground stuff. Airs it out. Goes to John Ross the fourth. I don't know if any of this other John Rosses made catches like that. Eagles, Richards would pound it in for the go-ahead touchdown from there. They would miss the two-point conversion, and that again would come back to haunt them because the game would go to overtime. The Bulldogs would have a Josh Parker touchdown late in the fourth to send it to overtime. They'd score again, convert. Carroll answered, but couldn't convert on their third and final PAT attempt of the night. Dogs win the comeback win 19-18, and they look forward to a matchup against the Wicksburg Panthers next week at home. Chris?
Patrick, fantastic. Eddie Stevenson works some magic, I guess, tonight. They start out 1-0. They were 5-5 last year, so high hopes now for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, nowhere to go but up coming out of last year.
That's right. Thanks a lot, Patrick. Perfection as always. You're clever, too. All right.